Why would this thing just start auto recording? I wanted to put something on my head, but they got me up here looking like Keith. But anyways, good fucking morning. I literally just woke up. I'm lying. I did not just wake up. I just decided to be up. Um, I've been up like a week for a minute. Got lost on social media. Um, as you can see, I'm not home. I needed another little vacation. Um, I am overdue in vlogs, but it's like every time I want to upload a vlog, something happens and then I can't upload that specific vlog. So yeah, I won't get into it, but yeah. So, anyways, good fucking morning. I know I look a mess. Like I said, I'm just now starting my day. After I record this, I felt that I should record it now because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna get distracted and not do it. Um, so today's topic is I don't know, I can't describe it in one word, but basically, y'all, I'm away basically, and I'm by myself now. I love spending time by myself for no other reason than I can move how I want to move. I don't have to move according to anybody's schedule or deal with anybody's crap or anything like that. I truly enjoy my own company. There are plenty of pros to that, but the cons are sometimes I want to do stuff, and being that I'm by myself and I'm a woman, I kind of course, naturally, I have to be careful. But then there's situations where it's not necessarily that I want to do something that's unsafe. It's just that it feels weird. I don't mind going to a restaurant by myself. I don't mind going to the movies by myself. I don't mind doing certain activities, excursions by myself, or whatever. But if I'm in a setting where there are families, not even necessarily families, because I try not to be in settings like that. Like, why would I be in settings where it's a predominantly like a family type of thing by myself? But if I'm in a setting where it's predominantly couples, I get a little uncomfortable. And I want to know if y'all think that this is an insecurity, and I'll go into detail by what I mean an insecurity, or if it's just me being overly cautious, or it's I don't know. Because I don't even want to say it's like, am I being respectful? Like, I don't know. So anyway, long story short, long story long. I wanted to go to the pool, right? And it's an adult only pool, and I wanted to go to the pool, but I had this overwhelming feeling of just being uncomfortable, not because of anything, but the fact that I felt like there was gonna be couples there and the guys were gonna be looking at me. And I don't mean that in a cocky way. I don't mean like, oh, as soon as I come around your man, I don't, that's not what I mean. I don't want y'all to take that from this. But I was talking to Naja, and she kind of said the same thing. It's kind of like, and I mentioned this in my last good fucking morning. I kind of touched on this topic, but I didn't really get into it. But I noticed that I do this a lot, and it's starting to become an issue for me in a sense where I can't even really enjoy myself. Um, and I just think that it stems from something that my mother said to me a while ago, or little things that have been said to me in my life, period. But this one particular thing. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to go to the pool, and I was like, I want to go to the pool, but I know there's going to be a lot of couples there, and then I got like my little thong bathing suit and all those adults only, and it's a free space, and blah blah blah. I have every right to go. I just felt a little uneasy, so I was telling my homeboy, and he was like, "Oh, just wear a cover up if you think whatever, whatever." And this is not a cover up; this is like a lingerie thing, but I'm gonna use it as a cover because I'm gonna go to the pool, right? So I didn't go because I just couldn't muster up enough. I don't know. I don't know if it would be confidence, because I'm confident in how I look, but that is the issue. Like when I go into places, it's like I get dirty looks from women, or like prime example. I had a long. Y'all know me for wearing my little tight long skirts. I usually wear my skirts a little longer because if I wear a short skirt, it always rises up too short. So I tend to wear long skirts, long dresses, and I hate wearing jeans. They're never comfortable. So my go-to is a long, tight, little stretchy dress. Comfortable. I can move around. It's not rising up. That's my go-to. So I had that on with my heels, and I was walking, and as soon as I like walked out of the elevator, it was a couple, and the woman looked at me and she kind of just like glanced at her man, and I didn't really think too much into it. It's like, oh, you see a person, you just look, whatever. But I know what that feels like when you're with a man and you see an attractive woman, and it's like you start to feel like, oh, is he gonna stare? Is it, you know what I'm saying? There's something there, because men have this thing where they can't just keep their eyes on a woman. They just have to look, or they do something that just is weird. So now it makes both women uncomfortable, because now you're trying to kind of humble or dim yourself so she doesn't think anything, and then she doesn't want you to think, oh, she's being insecure. Like, it's this is a quick transaction that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm fully aware of it. I've been on both ends. And usually if a woman is attractive and she's like extraordinarily attractive, I'll say something like, oh wow, she's really beautiful, because it's like, you're not even average, you're like really attractive, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have no issue with that. I don't have no issue with somebody I'm with being around an attractive person or anything like that. But it does get to the point where it's like you don't want to feel disrespected, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then it's not a her issue, it's your man, but you're trying not to make it obvious, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I got off the elevator, and she looks at me and she looks at him or whatever, and I can tell she got a little uneasy or whatever. And of course, naturally, most of the time, I'm a woman's woman. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see women uncomfortable with their men. So, of course, I took my little time to walk, and I didn't really want to walk in front of them. I was just like trying to pace myself. So it gets to the point where they're damn near at the bottom of the escalator, because I got off the elevator, walked, and I had to go down the escalator. At the bottom, they're going down, and he's looking over, like she's looking ahead, trying not to notice that he's looking, because I'm pretty sure she felt it, and he's looking. So I don't give him any type of, so I'm like, let me just let them try to go down. I'm trying to look slow, whatever. So I get to the top of the escalator, I'm about to go down, and I naturally look down when I'm getting on the escalator, and I look up, and he's looking back, and I'm just like, that's the shit that be making me feel like I don't want to be in settings with couples. Like, because it's like I feel like I'm policing myself. That's essentially what it feels like I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't go over time. That's what it feels like I'm doing. And it's just like, I remember a time where, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I think I did, that my mother was dating this guy years ago, and she introduced him to me, and I was like, oh, how old are you? And he told me his age, and I was like, oh, you look young for your age. That's all I said. And my mother just, she started acting a certain way towards me, and she even went as far to like try to imply, she was like, oh, ever since you told me he looked young, blah blah blah. And then she said something, and I kind of just looked at her like, lady, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nobody want that crusty nigga. The fuck? Like, even if he was attractive, I wouldn't want him. He's with you. Like, what the hell? So it made me uncomfortable, and it set a seed in my head. I don't know why, but it kind of set a seed in my head that I can't even, be personable around a couple, because I don't want the person thinking that I am trying to be too friendly. My friends know I'm not the friend that you would have to worry about with your man. I will go above and beyond to make him try to see me in an unattractive way. I'd be as masculine or as funny and loud as possible because I don't want you seeing me in that way. You gonna call me sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm tired of having to do that just so people can understand, like, girl, okay, I'm attractive, or your man might find me attractive, but I don't want your man. It's not a two-way street. I'm not interested. I don't get a kick out of sharing dick. I don't do that. I don't get a kick out of, oh, her man looked at me. I don't get a kick out of that. Like, I will come to you and be like, girl, like, yeah, do something about that. So yeah, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that I'm overthinking it and I should just be able to move freely and stop worrying about it? But it's sometimes it just makes me uncomfortable. Like this, even if you follow me on social media, you know that I put up bathing suit pics and all types of stuff. I'm very confident in my skin. I'm very much I will wear a bikini, tight skirt. I'm very much that. Okay, if you have an issue with that or you require somebody to be more modest, that's your business. I'm growing out of it naturally because I'm getting older, but I am not against women who show their body. I will never be against that. So, with that being said, of course, there's a time and a place for everything. But with that being said, even when somebody's like boyfriend follows me or whatever, I'd be like, hey girl, if I see somebody follow me and I see that they liking my pics a little too much or they acting weird, it's like, hey sis, tap you on your shoulder. I don't want your nigga thinking he even got a chance to slide. I'm not that friend. Some of y'all bitches be that friend that a nigga think he got a chance with. You don't have a chance with me. And it's the other way around too. Like, if I'm in a relationship and my nigga friend trying to act too friendly with me, oh no, baby, you don't got a chance with me. I'm not that girl. Ain't no loyalty test over here. I will hurt your motherfucking feelings. I barely want your friend. You think that I want you? I barely want the nigga that I'm with. And you think that I want you? So, yeah, I mean, it can all boil down to I should be able to move how I want to move. I'm a full-blown adult and I don't have anything to do with anybody else's insecurities and people that's their boyfriend and they need to control their boyfriend or their boyfriend, whatever. But I just be feeling like sometimes it's not about that. It's just, like I said, I'm a woman's woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to see women uncomfortable. I don't want to be the reason that you're uncomfortable. I don't want you to think that I'm being malicious or ill-intended or anything like that, because there's a thin line between being like obnoxious and confident. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what y'all think? Do y'all think that I'm overthinking this? Because I want to go to the pool. I want to go to the pool. And I'm going to go, to be honest with you. It's just that I guess I'm making this video or I'm hyping myself up so I can go. Like, I want to make something clear. That's another thing I have to mention. It's an indoor pool. If it was an outdoor pool or if it was the beach, trust me, I wouldn't even be talking about this. I feel like, I don't know why there's much of a difference, but there is a difference if there was an outdoor pool and I'm coming down and I just go sit down by the, but it's an indoor pool, so it's kind of like this closed off setting where it's like, you know, I wouldn't have an issue going to the beach. I wouldn't have an issue going to like an outdoor pool or whatever. But it's an indoor hotel, adults only pool. So yes, that is important. But anyways, yeah, I just remember my mother saying that to me, and I was just like, are you serious? And then there was other instances where I've been around people or women and they've said stuff to me. Or there's been women that would randomly hit me up. Like, we not even cool like that. Like, I know you, but I don't know you like that. And they've DM me and been like, hey, can you block my man? I see he's following you. And I'll gladly oblige because it's like I don't give a fuck. But there's been instances like that. You know what I'm saying? There's just been instances in my life where I felt like, okay, I'm making you uncomfortable. My existence is making you uncomfortable. Like, whatever. Um, yeah, so, yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Anyways, I will give you guys an update video, update y'all on some stuff. My birthday is coming up. Today is December 23rd. My birthday is January 3rd. I'll get back to New York on Tuesday. I tried to get back home on Monday, which is the 25th. But I wouldn't be able to, so I have to get back home on the 26th. I'm off Monday, so that's good. But yeah, I just want to do like a year recap. I want to fill y'all in on some stuff. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more detailed with what I tell y'all, and just I'm not gonna go too much. Excuse me. I'm not gonna drag it, but I feel like I really need to like say some shit. That's what I feel. I feel like I'm tired of biting my tongue. Yeah, so anyways, can y'all relate? Have y'all been around somebody who's a family friend or associate or something like that, and they try to make you feel like you were doing something wrong simply because you were around a man? And it's like, girl, you ain't never known me to be no fucking man stealer or side chick or anything like that. Like, I don't even have that reputation. I might change boyfriends like I change panties, but bitch, they be boyfriends. I ain't nobody's fucking secret. I know that much. So anyway, yeah. What do you think?